Hello and welcome back to PV Rivers with me, Yo-Yo. Now so far, I can't figure out how to get any water in that. We've got some liquid fertiliser in there along with some seed. We have some more liquid fertiliser in that one, I think, as well. We've got our fertiliser, we've got our silos, we've got a windmill. So basically, why I'm going through that is because I have to restart from scratch. I tried to do some multi-folder mod to sort my thing out because I had everything all in one mod file in your mods folder in the Farming Simulator, and a few things were getting a bit messed up, not particularly with this map but with other maps I'm playing. So I tried that and I lost everything. I tried to back up save games, it wouldn't work. So I lost this, I lost Millhouse Farm that I've been doing, Beaver Creek and Roxton. But because I'm loving this one so much, I've decided to do the whole lot all from scratch. So we are where we are. We have done cutting logs, got the pallet factory going, we've got the sugar factory going, we've got the coal going, we've got Kellogg's going. As you can see, we're earning 25 grand pretty much every hour and 10 minutes on that one. I've worked out it to be. And 3 fields over here are all ready to be harvested. They're all wheat, and then once we've done that, we'll cultivate it and get all corn in there. So 8, 9 and 16 are going to be our wheat and corn fields for Kellogg's. We're going to need another field soon because we seem to be going through sugar beet rather fast. So I've been eyeing up a few fields. They're all expensive. A field this size is going to cost me around 400,000. So even though I've restarted, I've got the 2 tippers like normal. We've got all our kit as normal. We've got the header. We've got the rubbish sugar beet harvester. That's got to go. We've got the plough, the cultivator, the other sugar beet harvester, the actual back end, the picker upper. That's got to go because there's a load of rubbish. We've got our corn header, and we've got our 2 seeders. This one's for the wheat, and this one's for the sugar beet. Yeah, no, we ain't got no tools in there. Obviously, we've still got the same kit. We've got our little red lorry that we bought recently, and Old Trusty. This is what I'm calling Old Trusty now. So I'll just show you something. Even though I restarted this from scratch and did the whole lot all over, and I can get in it. Wrong one. I've got the speed walking on, and if you look down in the bottom right hand corner, the bottom side is at 4.5 hours. That's where the other truck had around 6, nearly 7 hours on it. But we've been racing around. This red one's only got about an hour and a half on it. Yeah, just nearly 2 hours on it. But I've been doing a lot of teleporting to get stuff back. So obviously I've had to go and cut all the trees, so that's where the fence 700 is. So we have the fence 700, which was here. He's down by the forestry area. Oops, let's show you on the map. So the fence 700 is down here. So we had to really cut the trees down, which is a bit of an annoying, but we done it. But one less annoying thing was the BGA and the grass, because basically I've done a bit of a cheat. I just put a load of grass in my silo. I haven't got that much left in there now because I had some in here anyway. So what we've got, grass. I think that was nearly 800,000 litres, and what I did, I just loaded these 2 trucks up with the 2 tippers, and I just transported it all the way down to the BGA. I teleported a lot of them, and just tipped all the grass in there. And also the other Fent 900, because we had a Fent 900, 2 Fent 900s. The other one is down by the BGA with the lawnmower, the windrower, the loading wagon, and of course the other tanker. And we've got the Fent harvester. Now the Fent harvester looks the same. It is the same, but it's not the same. I downloaded a mod to make it go around faster. So it's a quick one. It's a turbo, I've had it super chipped. Yeah, so here's our water tanker that we had, and we've got another one of these in, I don't know, a horrible colour. Down by the BGA as well. That's going to be our digestate tank. So that's where we are. So what we need to do is harvest these fields, which are full of wheat, all 3 of them. So yeah, it was a bit of a bummer. It took me maybe about six hours. It took me a whole evening just solely playing just to get everything back to where it was, including the wind turbine, all the equipment that I had and sold, and even the money up in the right hand corner. If you look at the last episode where we finished off, I even put the money back to where we was as well. So there's no cheating. I've took the teleport mod out, so I won't be teleporting anywhere. I only did that just to, quicken myself up to get things done. Even though I've got the speed walking mod still in, but that's not too bad. Right, so I know I wasn't going to work the fields, but I want to check out this. And it's already moving swiftly. Look, I want to see how fast it actually harvests with a header on. And also, it's got a bigger capacity. The original one had 12,500 litres. This one has 70. So it's a bit of a beast. So let's unfold the harvester. Let's get over to field 8. Start over there. So I do apologise if you do see some discrepancies. But I have got everything how it was, with approximately the same amount of stuff that we've reduced already, coal wise and sugar wise and wheat and corn. It's more or less the same. Okay, so let's just get it going, I suppose. Yeah, let's see how fast he harvests. Oh, look at that, it's better than 6 miles an hour, isn't it? Oh, and we've got straw. Let's get the loading wagon back up, pull that up. Yeah, that's good. 27 miles an hour. Oops, should have put the straw back really, shouldn't I? Shouldn't have to do the straw like that. Just excited. Right. Thought I could do these fields myself in no time. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so this is a well invested mod. Only because we want to speed things up. We don't want to be spending all day just harvesting things. We want to get cracking with things. Well, we've got another project lined up, and that is Pepsi. So I want to go for Pepsi next. With Pepsi is even easier than Kellogg's. I don't know why I didn't do that first. You need sugar, water, pallets, sugar, water, pallets, and sugar. Why did I say that? Sugar, water, pallets. I think that's all it might need actually. Anyway, we'll get a worker on, see how he gets on. Let's we're gonna have to bring our loading wagon back up here in way to pick all that lot up. That's not a problem. Alright, so let's see how the worker gets on. Yeah, he's kind of whizzing through it as well. When he got 27 miles an hour, better than 6, it's 21 miles quicker than standard. Beautiful. I've also worked out that I'm going to need about £1 million, just under. Because if we have a look in our shop, we want to go into here, and we've got this Homer, so it's going to be 540. Look at that, 2 million litres, and it does that. It is quick one as well, 626 horsepower. But you've got different headers, so obviously we would use the sugarbeet head, so that's another 100 grand, plus about 400 grand for a field, which you should be able to get a field soonish. Let's have a look at the map, see what fields we could be interested in buying. We really want to get Pepsi going, don't we? So we've got field 5 looks pretty similar to the same size we've got, so let's have a look at field 5. Oh, 256, we could get that now. Buy it. Right, we're going in this field. The only thing is, what the hell is this stuff in it? So 5. It looks like it's cotton. Okay, it's not quite ready to go yet because the growth is dark green, so we could fit after all these fields. I think cotton, you do need the big header for it. Let's have a look in our garage. Yes, that's cotton. So, yeah, I do believe that is cotton. It looks like it. Also, if we jump back in here a minute, it's already at 20,000. Look at the bar. 70,000 litres this thing can hold, this bad boy. So it's well infested, well infested. I'll have these fields done in no time. Also, I'll go and get a tipper ready, but I don't need a tipper. I've written I can do all 3 of these fields. So, we're now a proud owner of field 5. That's the best way to get to field 5 from here, by the way. So we're going to travel up here. And field 5 is just there. That's sweet. That'll be our sugar beet field. So we're back down to 82 grand in the bank. Broke again. But we'll soon make that up with Kellogg's and Pepsi as we get that bad boy going. But we can't really do much with Pepsi until we get the sugar beet harvester. Now I'm thinking of selling these 2, which is what I'm going to do. So let's sell them 2 off now because we do not want them. So let's sell that. We're going to make much, but it'll make a bit, won't it? Like that. There we go. We've got 160 grand in there now. We can buy the head. So we can buy the head. We're going to be £540 off getting the actual tractor itself. Yeah, silos. Yeah, so there we are. So there's the cultivator, the plough. Everything is as was it is, and where we're up to with everything. I'll just show you the FS17. Oh, there we've still got the Klaus. We've got that at the VGA. And if we have a look, let's have a look at it here while we're here. Because I dumped loads of grass in here, so we've got 1 million. Oh, we've got loads of. How much digestate? We've got 129,000, so I say 130,000. Over here, we've got nearly 190,000 of fuel. We have 190,000 of fertiliser. And the liquid fertiliser that I don't know what to do with. And this has still got 17,000 left to do in it, is it? Yeah, 17,000. So I might just get 200,000 of each. So we've got loads of fuel, and we've still got all the silage in there that we can sell. What else have we got? Yeah, this guy here. This is the other Pent 900. It's a bit cleaner. And then because I didn't have to cut any grass because I cheated with the grass. Unfortunately, I couldn't cheat with this little fella. But as you can see, we've cleared this section. Oh, there's a stump there. We'll get that next time. So yeah, we've cleared all of this little section here of trees. And if we go to the AAA pallet, which is just there, pallets are coming on nicely. Oops, let's have a look in here. I've got the speed mod on, so I'm a bit all bumping all into everything. Still got 61% logs, so we're good there. This one, let's 60% logs. We've got all these pallets. This one's got all these pallets. Now, plus I've got all these pallets over here as reserve. And then also, what I also did in the last one, I know I didn't get around to doing it, is I've got a load of logs here. And of course our flatbed trailer. What else? Let's have a look at Kellogg's while we're at it, shall we? So let's have a look at Kellogg's. Visit. Here we are at Kellogg's. There's the pallets. We've got plenty of pallets in there. And the sugar is here. So 38,000 litres of sugar. So the sugar goes quick. We've got 143,000 there and 143,500 of wheat and corn. Where's our coal? We didn't have water in this one. How much coal do we have left? We've got 18,000 litres of coal left, so that's going to be replenishing soon. And then we've got these bad boys here. Frosted Flakes and mini wheats. Yeah. They look okay, don't they? Let's have a look at the coal factory. Is this the coal just here? Yeah, this is the coal. So let's have a look at the coal. This is whiz down here, literally whiz. It stopped working. Yeah, we need more fuel down here. But how much do we have in there? Is that full? That could well be full. I don't know why that's not working. So we've got 500,000 litres of coal. See, we've got loads of coal. We'll have to come down here and empty that out, stick some in the Kellogg's and some in Pepsi. What else? Sugar factory. Let's have a check on the sugar factory. Looks like this has stopped working as well. We've got plenty of sugar, look. Maybe there's just no room. I get a bit confused around the sugar factory because it's we've got pallets. We have the water. Let's check the sugar beet because it does. I've noticed that this goes through the sugar beet quite fast. Yes, it does. Look at all that sugar beet. Seriously. It's like a kid eating candy. So, that's where we are up to date. So we need to make sugar desperately. In field 5. Desperately. Let's just come out of that. Let's just toggle. Now we're home. Let's get old Fatey, old Trusty. Let's get a tipper up there ready for Matey Roy and his super chip harvester. Yeah, because there's so much to do on this map. We don't want to be bouncing around doing things that's going to take too long. That's why I've only got one fertiliser state on this map, because I don't see the point in having 3 lots. There we go. Seems like he just starts his second build automatically. And I never told him to come over here. So he's just harvesting fields 8 and 9 together. Okay, so that's good then, so I ain't got to worry about that. We need to get our loading wagon up here and pick all that hay up. Straw, sorry, not hay. Yeah, we need to pick all that up. Don't know what else we need straw for. We could just sell it at the barn, which is miles away. I think the barn is up by Kellogg's. Well, we'll let them crack on. We're going to go and get some coal and go and send it to Kellogg's. Then come back, get some coal and chuck it in at Pepsi. Pepsi Max. We do Pepsi and Pepsi Max. I don't know how much money we have. I hope we get all different kind of money for different products. I think we're getting about 12.5 grand for each of the products at Kellogg's, so that's 25 grand just under that every hour and 10 minutes. So, animals. I did say I wasn't going to do any animals on this farm, but I'm very tempted just to get some animals, to be honest with you. Very tempted to get some animals. Bit of food for thought. I keep thinking about it. No rush. At the moment, I just want to get a couple of factories going. I'll be getting Kellogg's. Wash it down with some Pepsi. It's all caffeine, you know. If you don't want coffee, we do coffee on this map, but I don't know where you get coffee from. Do we go this way? I'm not really 100% sure which way we're going now. So do we go this way? Yeah, this is old trusty. My trusty little wagon, this. Love it. Do we go up beyond him or do we go over that way? Let's have a look. Looks like we should be able to go left. Left. And then straight up. I think that's a train track, isn't it? So is that. So we're going to go left and go past Don's Pizza. Don's Pizza would be an interesting one. We need animals for that. That's why I'm thinking about getting animals, actually, you know. You can make sausages and mince and chops. So, animals could be on the list. They're not high priority for me at this minute in time. National Gypsum. Keep going. We could go out this way, couldn't we? I think. Find out when we get to the top, won't we? So yeah, everything's sweet as a peanut. You know, we've got all the factories going. Apart from the sugar factory, we've run out of sugar. Typical, isn't it? But I did notice that it was eating from sugar beet, like no tomorrow. Calm down. I might have to buy another field later on. Buy another field for sugar beet. I don't know what other factories take sugar. We need to get some fuel down here as well, don't we? We've only got 6,099 litres of fuel. Let's empty some of this out. A bit too close to the coast. And missed the spout. Let's do it properly, Johan. Let's get in there properly. That should do it. Beautiful. So let's get this over to Kellogg's. Come back here and get some over to Pepsi. I wonder why Pepsi would want coal, but they do. Well, I think they do. Just get it away. If we don't need it, we'll put it somewhere else. Right, where's the best way to get to Kellogg's from here? It's a bit of a trek, isn't it? Whichever way I decide to take is going to be a trek. Okay, so let's get the little bitty map on so I can roughly see where we're going. Keep wanting to follow these train tracks everywhere, which is what we're going to do. Yeah, I've not worked out a proper route yet from the coal factory, the coal mine to Kellogg's. We're going rather a long way round, aren't we? Not to the sugar factory. Thing is, at least with the sugar factory, I know where I am. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut across people's fields here. So we've got Domino sugar. We just whip across here, which is field. It's a nice size field. Oops. We get to the Kellogg's factory and then see how mate we're getting on. Come on after getting field 16 if he's not already jumped over there himself. Right, so where do we go from here? There's a bridge over there, or there's bridges over here. Let the bridges over here look closer. So we go this way, dump this coal off, come back, get some coal for Pepsi. So go across this bridge. Over the bridge. Is it over the bridge or do we go this way? We go this way. Probably completely wrong. Yeah, I think I've gone wrong somewhere. Where are we? Oh, at the meat factory. I know roughly where that is. I don't know where I'm going here. I'm all over the shop, ain't I? There's that silk factory over there. That's soy milk. We need cows for milk. That's another thing. We need the animals for milk. Sausages, mince, and all that jazz. I think we turn it right here. Just follow it down. Oh yeah, we've got the wooden bridge. Yeah, I know where we are now. Helper J's completed a task. So we'll get to the Kellogg and then we'll ship him over there. So the harvester can carry 70,000 litres. A big increase from the 12,500 litres on the original one. I do like to do things kind of proper-ish on these maps, but this map is just so much to do. You just got to rush through it all. Just get it all done. Get the stuff built. Get the coal done. Get the water in. There's the coal there, so we can just do a bit of a reverse. So we've got some sugar anyway at the sugar factory, and now we've run out of sugar beet. So we can bring some sugar over here. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. And get some sugar to Pepsi as well. So it's not too bad. Yeah, so let's go and see the harvester man. There he is. Okay, so does these two fields automatically, but not this field. Maybe because of the path there, maybe. I don't even know why he does two fields anyway. Let's get him lined up. So, speedy chipped. Super chip, sorry. And 81,000. I thought you said 70,000 litres. This is 80. Yeah. How much does it fit in that little machine? Look. Got 84,000 litres of wheat in it already. Oh well. Right, let's Mr. Cornflakes. How's everything going here? It's rather quiet. Right, let's get back to the coal mine and get down to Pepsi. Once we've got something ready. Then we need to get fuel back up to the fuel mine. Mate, there's so much to do, isn't it? That's why we haven't got time to harvest fuel at slow paces. We're going to be spending a lot of time just replenishing these factories with goods and ingredients that they need. Slowly making some money though. We'll have a 330 grand to get our machine. So it might be a case of selling some stuff. Yeah, selling some stuff out of our silo. Making a few bit of money. Might make, 50-60 grand on something maybe if we're lucky. All adds to it, plus the 25 grand an hour we're getting from Kellogg's. And once we get some money, we can start the sugar beets. So I can't know my way around here. I've just not really got to know my way around the top left-hand corner of the map, around by the quarry. Isn't it? Those are very bizarre up there. There's a lot of train tracks at that end. The old bridge. Where do we go? Do we go that way, this way, or that way? This way to go. So go up this way, shall we? Let's take this one. We'll just follow this up. We should take this up to the quarry. Well, it takes us up that end of the world. Put pitch. Now we're going with 30. Well, it is a bit all bizarre around here. We'll get used to it. Not used to the rest of the map. Just get this left-hand corner, top left-hand corner of the map sorted out. We'll be laughing. There's the quarry in front of us. Signs there locking us off. Let's get over there then. There's the coal. See, that wasn't too bad. We got there, no problem. I know we've got 500,000 litres of coal. And we still want to keep that machine going because I think a lot of factories are going to need coal. Not all of them, but a lot of them. There's nearly out of fuel. Yeah, there we go. Let's take this over to Pepsi. Our next venture. Definitely need one of them big sugar beet harvesters though. We've got to do much with that diddly thing that we had before. One strip and had to empty it. It's just getting nowhere with it. Right, let's have a look at the map a second. So where are we? We are obviously at the top here. So we come down here, take a left at the train tracks and follow all the way down to Pepsi. Easy enough, easy. We'll take a he says easy. apart from there's no road that goes down that way. Oh well, we'll just have to take the train track. Don't remember coming through this way before, many a times. What's this place? Not to worry, let's just get to Pepsi. There's a Shell garage, I remember the Shell garage. Sitting there all by its Jack Jones. And this is Pepsi, this is the Pepsi factory. Yay, the Pepsi factory. And the coal just goes just here. You can get water up to here as well. Just need the sugar beet now. Yeah, that's good. So there's our next venture then, with the Pepsi. There's a computer screen. There's a computer screen just there, isn't there? I knew there was one just there. So let's have a look. Sugar, coal, pellet, pallets and water. Yeah, we have all of that. Sugar, pallets. And water must go somewhere. Nah, we'll find it. Right, that's the coal emptied out. Now we've just got to find our way back. There's this rockery here, look, so we need to go back up this way to the GPC. So let's go back up to the GPC then. Alpharam's finished, so we're getting emptied out and then getting one RD field of field 5 was it we bought, cotton. Yeah, GPC's that's just up there. And we'll cut through the animal pen, or the animal section. Bob's your uncle. Water. Oh, I can even get this lollipop fountain thing working on my farm, let alone anywhere else. Right, let's whiz through the animals. I forgot about my beacon. That's better, look at that. It's old trusty, this is, the old trusty machine. Beautiful. Yeah, I know my way round here. So I've got matey boy emptied. 2 runs to get this emptied, didn't it? 89 litres or something before he started pool 16. Let's have a look, see where he is, see where he's got to. And this is our new field here. Oh, it's big enough for a sugar beet. A bit bigger than the other 2 fields. There he is. Don't make it easy for me to get in there, do ya? Let's just park it up along here then. Alright, let's get the pipe out. $115 litres. Lovely jubbly. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So that's 2 and a tiny bit trailers of wheat. And we've got to go, we might call it an episode then, and we'll run down to the next episode. We'll get the loading wagon up here, pick up all this straw, and start laying some corn. Oh, and we've got to get the cotton field ready as well, field 5 that we just bought. Could have put a super chip in the old pump there to get this thing coming out quicker. Be here forever filling this up. Let's have a look at our seed machine. We had a seed machine over here, didn't we? It's got nothing in it. 34,000 litres of water. Oh dear, 177,000 litres of seed. It's just as well because this place over here needs seed, doesn't it? Yeah, and there's a load of other places by the organics that I see, which is also going to need lots of seed. So that'll be seed well deserved. Mind you, we can't complain at the BGO, we've got just as much fertiliser being made as well. Come on. Faster, faster, faster. It is a bit slow, isn't it? Farmer Yo-Yo's falling asleep there, look, in his cab. Oh, nearly there, come on. I've got to get fuel up to the coal mine. Come on. Loving it. I've still got another 10,000 litres of stick in here yet. Well, I hope you're enjoying this series. I do apologise again for losing my save game and having to restart it all again, but we are where we are, so where we left off in the last episode is where we are in this episode, just maybe a few discrepancies here and there. Nothing major, but we do have the pallets going, we have the sugar going, albeit it needs a sugar beet, but it's going. Kellogg's to the coal mine. So we'll call it an episode and we'll get ready to come over there to harvest the cotton, and we'll get this field all picked up with straw and cultivated and ready to go with corn. So I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you very much.